Imagine playing your favorite video game for 3 months straight. You earn 1 million gold coins, and then you use those exact digital coins to pay your real-world rent. Sounds completely insane, right? But that is the exact reality of cryptocurrency. It's digital money that exists entirely on the internet, yet it holds massive, life-changing, real-world value. Now, you've definitely heard of Bitcoin, Ethereum, or maybe even Dogecoin, but did you know that the creator of Bitcoin is a mysterious person, or maybe a group of people, named Satoshi Nakamoto? Here is the wildest part. Satoshi invented this trillion-dollar technology, walked away, and completely vanished from the face of the earth. To this day, nobody knows who they are. They own an estimated 1.1 million bitcoins, worth tens of billions of dollars, and they haven't touched a single cent of it. It's literally the greatest mystery of the modern internet. But why did this ghost create crypto in the first place? To understand that, look at how regular money works. Right now, if you want to send $10 to your friend, you can't just do it directly. You have to use a bank, a credit card company, or an app. That bank acts as the gatekeeper. They can freeze your account, charge you hidden fees, limit your own money, or take days to process a simple transfer. And on top of that, governments can print as much regular money as they want, which slowly destroys the purchasing power of the cash in your pocket. Cryptocurrency was built to completely break that monopoly. It cuts out the middleman entirely. It lets you send value directly to anyone, anywhere on the planet, in seconds, with zero bank approvals. It is money owned by the people, not the power. But this raises a massive question. If there is no bank or government keeping track of the money, what stops people from just copying and pasting digital coins to make themselves instantly rich? This is where the magic of blockchain technology comes in. Instead of a bank keeping a secret ledger of who owns what, think of the blockchain as a giant digital notebook that is completely public. Every single transaction ever made is written in this notebook. But here's the genius part. Not only does one person have this notebook, but millions of computers around the world have an identical copy of it. When you send your friend 1 Bitcoin, the entire network of computers instantly checks their copies of the notebook just to make sure you actually have that Bitcoin to spend. Once the majority of the computers agree that you are telling the truth, the transaction is locked into the notebook forever. It cannot be edited. It cannot be deleted. It's done. If a hacker tries to edit their own notebook to say they have $1 billion, the rest of the computers on the network will look at their own copies, see the mismatch, and instantly reject the transaction. It is virtually unhackable. Now, did you know that the first ever physical purchase made with Bitcoin was for pizza? Back in 2010, a programmer named Laszlo Hanyecz wanted to test if this new internet money was actually real. He offered 10,000 Bitcoins to anyone who would order him 2 large pizzas. A guy took him up on the offer and bought him 2 Papa John's pizzas. At the time, those 10,000 Bitcoins were worth about $40. Today, those exact same coins are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. It is officially the most expensive dinner in human history. Let that sink in the next time you order takeout. So, how do normal people actually make money in this wild digital space? It generally splits into 2 completely different paths: investing and trading. And confusing them is the #1 reason beginners lose everything. Think of investing like buying a piece of prime real estate. You find a high-quality cryptocurrency with real utility, like Bitcoin or Ethereum. You buy it, transfer it to a secure digital wallet, and then you do absolutely nothing. You don't look at the charts every hour, and you don't panic when the price dips. Investors play the long game. They believe that years from now, the technology will be much more widely adopted, making their coins incredibly valuable. It requires immense patience and the ability to ignore the daily noise. Trading, on the other hand, is like playing a high-stakes video game. You aren't buying to hold for years. You are buying to sell next week, tomorrow, or even 5 minutes from now. Traders feed on volatility. They look at chart patterns, volume, and market momentum to catch quick price swings. It is fast-paced, highly active, and incredibly exciting. But make no mistake, trading is a gladiator arena. While investors can peacefully sit back, traders have to battle their own emotions every single second. One wrong move, or one trade made out of panic or greed, and your trading capital can disappear in the blink of an eye. Whether you choose to invest or trade, there are 3 golden rules you absolutely must follow if you want to survive. Rule number 1. Never buy a coin just because a random influencer on TikTok or YouTube told you it's going to the moon. 99% of the time, they are just trying to pump the price so they can sell their own coins to you at a profit. Do your own research. Rule number 2. Only use money you are 100% okay with losing. Crypto is highly volatile. If losing your investment means you can't pay your rent or buy groceries, you are risking way too much. And rule number 3, always protect your capital. Just like we talked about in our last video, never enter a trade without an automated stop loss. It is your only shield in a market that never sleeps. Cryptocurrency is one of the most exciting financial revolutions in human history, but it rewards the disciplined and brutally punishes the greedy. If this video made crypto finally click for you, hit that subscribe button. In our next video, we are going over the top 3 safest, most beginner-friendly platforms to buy your very first crypto without getting scammed or paying massive fees. Thanks for watching, trade smart, and I'll see you in the next one.